Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Whatever you're celebrating, it's good. Are you a good person? You've been good this year? If you haven't been good this year, my friend, then this ain't working. It has nothing to do with the hole in the earth, and it has nothing to do with money. It all has to do is it working? Are you learning how to be a good robot? Meaning, we're not actually humans. We're not actually here. What happens? We're animals. Okay, our minds are that of Spirit of God. It's been inserted into this body that God presented to create us in His likeness. From all the animals in the world, He took all the animals 2 by 2, didn't He? Well, you think it just started yesterday and, oh my God, we discovered the computer. Are you kidding? These computers are old by now. The best computers in the world are right in your mind. It's the mind connected to the system, wherever it is, being the human-like animals that we are. Voila. This is who we are. But every word I speak has already been thought of and spoken inside my mind about a nanosecond ago, like they said in Reboot. You see, whatever we think of doing, and we go ahead and we do it, somehow there was a thought before the action, what you saw happen in front of you. Although you saw it happening, I thought of it before you saw it. So it's actually, for me, it's magic, because whatever I just did has already been done. Is there a hole in the earth? Is there a hole in your head? Are you nuts? Are we pigs? Are we oinks? All these words, codes, codes, codes. Everything that God made, it came up with its definition by the code of how it was used. Like the word oink. O is the 15th letter. It also stands for the 6th letter. Because why? Because 15, 1 and 5 is 6. I is the birth of the 9 month. You therefore have 6 and 9, 9 and 6. So you are complete. The N is the passage. It is the 14th letter. 4 and 1 is 5. It can replace the E. It's a passage that crosses from the 1 spirit on your phone down to the 9 key. The K, well, the K is the 11th letter. 1 and 1 is 2. 11 is God, is alpha, beta. 1 and 1, God. Okay, which we see as 11 sometimes. 11, 11. God and man, spirit, angel, SAM, Sam. So who are we? Well, let me finish off what I just started there. So SAM was Sam, and I have absolutely no idea where I was. Yes, with 2. Beta was 2. The 11, the oink. And the pink, well, pink and oink is almost the same thing. The pink is the 16th letter, the 1, the spirit, and the 6 of the islands to connect, like on your 6 dice. Ask me anything you want about numbers. Some guy was talking, oh, there's so many things that are true out there. Atlantis may just be a story leading up to something very similar to what it's all about, in reflection of what Atlantis was all about, because it couldn't be explained any other way with such definition. And then again, Atlantis might be real. Does the world have a hole in it? You know, not only do I think it has a hole in it and a center, I also think that right below the whole planet, after China, you know, like on Bugs Bunny, you see them go through China and they flip upside down. Well, it's almost like that. But you go through China, and then you go through that China underneath what's upside down. The other world has to be upside down. 2 up, 1 down, bottom of the first. 2 on base, 2 up, 1 down, 1 up, 2 down, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 balls, 1 strike. Alpha, beta makes creation. Creation causes the D. 1, 2, 3, 4 equals 10. Now you have Jack. Jack, actually, if you want to know what a Jack does, if you take 4 lines of aces before you put the bar on it, okay, and you go and look at the hat of a Jack or a King, you can put that hat right in between, and that'll be the legs to brace the legs. So the King braces the ace. So you have Big Slick up the dress one more time, right, Big Slick? So, oh, there's so many things. Another thing is when they show the main candle, okay, for Hanukkah, I'm just going to show you the short main candle. This section over here, 1, 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, 19, 20 to 25, 28, 31, 34. All the numbers in roulette. This one here gets split all the way at the top where the 0 is. So you see the split? So you'd have 1, 2, 3 candles, 1, 2, 3 candles, and the 1 candle here for the islands. And you have 2 guys sleeping, or there's over here, This is the top of the 9 card, just the top part. Because the other part connects the same way, and you'll see the same thing on the roulette. Did you want to know about shark teeth? Shark teeth are represented by BC and CD, because the C, the crunch, is before the better half. Okay, BCD. It also represents the letter R. Okay, because when you bite down 3 shark's teeth, makes 3 X's. And an X is the 24th letter, and 2 and 4 is 6. So when a shark bites down, he puts the middle tooth to the left, middle one to the right. 3, 6, 9 teeth. Okay, so he's got 19, but it's 6, it's XXX. 24, 24, 24. 72. 7 and 2, 9, 9 teeth. Did you see how I did that? It was like magic. It was all of a sudden it made sense. But in between, it didn't make sense at all. It's not that easy to make everything make sense. Can you believe the Quebec government, inflation, they put everybody's minimum wage went up 25 cents, like, holy God. Anyways, I did want to say one thing about money, is that, you know what, if we bought from whatever was around us in a certain area, and you never let anybody own more than a certain amount, why do we have to travel for our food? So why not pay a little bit more? Maybe we'll have a little bit more money in the kitty. Why is our kitty empty? If we spoke the truth, maybe as a whole united, online, my friends, it's so easy to vote. It's so easy. Everybody sees the truth of the vote. When the vote comes in 98% and the government says, no, it's not true, but 98% said it is true, and you know the people who are there are no good. So you got to be able to vote online. Everybody's going to notice if it's wrong. If something comes in at 50-50 and you know the strength of the value of the question was, we're all going to know. Hey man, let's get on the same bandwagon. For a while it's going to be boring, but you know what? We have a lot of intuition, all of us, right? And it's never boring when you finish work on a Friday night and hit the bar on a Saturday night. I don't care what world you're in, right? Doesn't matter if the world gets boring. It never gets boring when you get down to the bar, right? Flip back a couple of them, smoke up, sniff up a little line or something. Just get out and have a good time without everybody watching what we're doing and how we got stoned the way we did. Why don't you look at what we did and everything we did good? As long as we don't lose it or get out of line. You know, we always have to be controlled. And that's why we're here in the control center, to learn how to control our own minds so we never get out of line. So when we move into the God's world, He doesn't have to pop us off. Because in God's world, if you're out of line too many times, He goes like this, pooh! And you're back into the game of life. And you're here again. And you have to go through this one more time. Oh no, another round of life. At first I didn't want to die, and now that I'm here, oh my God, I'm not sure. Oh, she looks good, she's hot. Oh God, yes, 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 she's hot. And I get to Earth and I'm here and I'm saying she's hot, and I'm looking, I'm going, what's that in the mirror? And the mirror says to me, that's you. You're a beautiful little girl. And the guy goes, oh no, I'm a girl in this life? Oh God, why did I do that? Oh, you see, I make one mistake and they shove me off to be a little angel. Yeah, she says, what the hell? She says, maybe I'll just be a whore at the same time. I'll make a few bucks and have a good time. Or I'll become a lesbian, and all the same, I still get to win again. You see, so with God, you really never get to lose. Because there's always an out. You can make an out to accept it. The thing is, with this world, not everybody accepts. You're out. I say, you're out. I say, I'm in. You're in, you're out. Well, if you're in somewhere, you're out of somewhere else, right? So you're in and you're out, and you're always in and out all the time. When you're not moving, you're stagnant, so you're dead. So you're no longer in and out. So you're not actually out more than you are in. You're just dead. The dead means the non-movement of something that doesn't move anymore. What does that mean again? D-E-A-D. D, the dice, the game you throw. Whoosh, goodbye. A dead dice. You don't need a dice. That's dead, so you throw it out. So now you have only one dice. So you died for one dice of what? Of A-D. After the death of the dice. A-D. ACDC, don't you understand? The dice, the wording of dice means to die when there's only one. And when one is dead and you throw it out, there's only has one left. So now you got all the four corners of one dice. You still have ACDC. And the game begins. Thank you, my friends. getting to be fun. My mouse won't move. No, no, no. Souris, souris. The French say souris, souris. They say they say love, love, smile, smile. I can't see it being the French, my friends. Oh, no, no. I cannot. I'm here in Quebec. I gotta say merci beaucoup et joyeux Noël tout le monde. And my mouse is stuck. And it doesn't want to move. Oh, and it moves. And I already said, okay, Raphael 7286. I just saw a guy do this amazing video. In fact, a couple of guys did amazing videos. And yeah, Don, yes sir, Don. Don't worry about you. All you guys, I seem to feel left out. I don't know why. I worked so hard. My only problem is you guys studied, and all I did was dream and have revelations. And I guess how much can that count for, right? Well, for me, it changed my life for sure. For sure. When you know and you see the truth and you can calculate that actually 1 and 1 is 3, then you know better.